Good day and welcome to today's news update on Biafra News Network. We're committed to bringing you the latest and most significant updates from Biafra, Nigeria, and around the world. In today's bulletin, we'll discuss political developments, security issues, international recognition of Biafra government leaders, and insights into security threats. Let's get started. The Prime Minister of the Biafra government in exile, he revealed a preliminary hard copy highlighting plans for its formal release at the Biafra Declaration Convention in Finland, scheduled to start on November 29th. In an interview with US-based journalist Rudolph Okonkwo, ECPA detailed the collaborative process behind the Constitution's creation. He explained that representatives from the 40 United States of Biafra were involved in drafting the document, ensuring that each state contributed to this foundational text. ECPA emphasized that the Constitution remains open to further amendments and will be elaborated on at the convention, giving Biafrans and other interested parties an opportunity to understand its provisions in detail.
All right, this is interesting. Now let's also look at another thing. You have a new constitution that just came up.
Yes.
How was it? Who wrote the constitution? How did
the constitution was drafted by the representative from the entire 40 states of Biafra. So we have people, every state volunteered the people to participate in writing the constitution. And that is some of the problem or the confusion that people don't actually understand. Everybody must not be part of the constitution at this point, but those who believe in the struggle presented and volunteered to be part of the struggle are part of the constitution. And so that's how we arrive at the constitution that is still open for amendment. You know, constitution is never complete.
He also commended the efforts of the Biafra Constitution Drafting Committee, adding that more information about the Constitution would be shared during the upcoming event. In a related development, Matsi Seaman Ekpa has issued a firm warning to the Nigerian security forces, declaring an end to what he described as the era of enforced disappearances, targeting Biafrans. ECPA advised Biafrans facing detention or abduction by Nigerian forces to stay calm if they encounter Biafran liberation forces during transit, advising that such action could ensure their safety.
The time you kidnap Biafrans and enforce their disappearance is over. And of course, Biafrans that are going to be victims of this kidnapping by the Nigeria state, all you need to do is to lie on the floor of whichever or whatever vehicles that they are using to transport you. We may not be able to rescue everyone, but if you happen to be a victim of the Nigeria kidnapping terrorist group and those enforcing the disappearances of our people, if you are part or become a victim of this kidnapping, all you need to do not struggle with them. You do not have what it takes to defend yourself. All you need to do is, when they take you to their vehicle, make sure you lie down very well, because you don't know when the people that will rescue you will come. The only reason you are going to be succeeded in kidnapping, or they succeed in kidnapping you, is that we don't have idea of it, or that the Biafra Defense Forces don't have idea that you are kidnapped. That is the only way they will take you to their own destination. Otherwise, we will come with a heavy, more firepower to stop them. So if you fall a victim from today, being the 10th of November 2024, if Nigeria terrorist police and army kidnap you in Biafra land and they take you to their vehicle, make sure you lie down very, very well, where your head and nothing will show. Because that kidnapping, we are ending it. Anywhere we see anybody being kidnapped, forced into any vehicle so that we enforce your disappearance, they will be ruthlessly engaged. Except there is no Biafra security there. That is the only way, only when they can succeed. But once there are security of Biafra, you are mandated to go into action immediately to rescue that Biafra. Make sure those kidnapping those Biafrans from today. This will continue until we get to our convention to make sure that our people are protected. The life of every Biafran is very important to the Biafra government, and we'll go to any length to protect them. We will give them the protection that Nigeria have denied them for decades. We are here with alternative to serve humanity and mankind.
ECPA further announced that in recent weeks, the Biafra Liberation Army had neutralized over 200 repentant terrorists believed to be working with Nigerian security forces. This announcement reflects a growing confidence among Biafran forces as they assert their presence in the ongoing struggle for self-determination. Following a warning from the Biafra Republic government in exile's Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, to Nigerian security forces, Biafra Liberation Forces have begun dismantling Nigerian army and police extortion points in Abia State. In a video shared by the Prime Minister, these forces were seen taking down a kidnapping checkpoint. They also issued a warning to Abia State Governor Alex Adi, stating that they do not want these extortion points reinstated in Biafran territory, or there will be consequences.
We are removing it. We are removing it. Alex Yoma Oti. We are removing it. Alex, we are giving you people order. Alex, we are giving you people order. We say we don't need this kind of nonsense again. Today is 13th. Today is 13th. 13th of November. 13th of November. 13th of November 2024. Alex, we are dismantling this checkpoint.
As our military, they say they be military. Say they were in Eruha now.
Firemen are good to go.
Oruga now today. Oruga now today. That was 13th November. That 13th November. That.
The Prime Minister emphasized that their demands are clear. Nigerian security forces must withdraw all their troops and return all kidnapped Biafrans.
In sports news, the Biafra national football team has left the national training camp in Oslo, heading for an international tournament set to begin soon. Though details about the competition and its location remain undisclosed, ECPA has assured that further updates will be provided once the tournament is underway. The team's participation marks another step toward increasing Biafra's presence on the international stage, with Biafrans worldwide eager to see their team perform. Next, we turn to a notable legal perspective. Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, special counsel for the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, recently spoke out about Nigeria's status as a nation. Ejimakor's remarks came in response to a statement from Professor Ango Abdullahi, convener of the Northern Elders Forum, who said that Nigeria's founding legal framework expired a decade ago. Abdullahi's statement was made during a national dialogue on a parliamentary system of government in Abuja, where he argued that the amalgamation of Nigeria's northern and southern protectorates was initially structured to last for a fixed period, which ended in 2014. Reflecting on this, Ejimakor pointed out the parallels between Abdullahi's stance and the long-standing views of IPOB's leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Kanu's position has consistently been that Nigeria's legal foundation, established in 1914, had a limited duration which expired in 2014. This stance was a significant factor in his initial charges of secession and later escalated accusations of terrorism. Ejimakor argued that the North's recent statements align with the very points that led to Kanu's ongoing detention, adding, now that the North has echoed what Mazi Kanu has said for years, it would be fitting for both the federal government and northern leaders to acknowledge his foresight and potentially re-evaluate his case.
In international news, the Chief of Staff of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Dr. Ngozi Orabweze, was recently recognized by the International Women's Peace Group, IWPG, in South Korea. This honor was shared in IWPG's October newsletter, highlighting Dr. Orabweze's role and contributions to peace initiatives. Dr. Orabweze described the recognition as a pivotal moment, emphasizing that it's a step forward in gaining international awareness for Biafra's pursuit of independence. As clearly stated in the newsletter, she underscored the influential role of women in fostering peace and understanding, noting, "Women are vital agents of change. As the foundation of any society, they bring essential qualities of patience, empathy, and nurturing that are critical in peace building." Representing over 70 million Biafrans, Dr. Orabweze affirmed her commitment to advocating for peaceful coexistence, justice, and respect for fundamental rights. She further stressed that the suffering of Biafrans has largely stemmed from the absence of lasting peace and mutual respect, saying, "Our mission is to make the world recognize that peace and justice are the paths to a better world." Her participation at the open mic session allowed her, along with women from various backgrounds, to freely express their views on the importance of inclusion in the peace process. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Stay informed and help spread awareness by sharing this bulletin. We appreciate your continued support, and we'll see you next time.
Voices rising from the east, sharing truths we never cease. Stories bold, stories bright, Biafra spirit in the light. Biafra News Network, strong and clear, bringing hope, bringing cheer. Every story, every word, Biafra's voice will be heard. Through every land, together united, hand in hand. History, future tales unfold, Biafra News, proud and bold. Biafra News Network, strong and clear, bringing hope, bringing cheer. Every story, every word, Biafra's voice will be heard. Through every town, through every land, together united, hand in hand. History, future tales unfold, Biafra News, proud and bold. Biafra News Network, strong and clear, bringing hope, bringing cheer. Every story, every word, Biafra's voice will be heard. In the silence, in the noise, find the courage in our voice. Day and night we stand to fight, Biafra's dream shining bright.